Hello, my name is Camille Jones, and I am the founder of We Got This Mind and Body, where I encourage your everyday woman to truly understand that the end game is not to be perfect, but to love the skin that they are in every season of life without excessive workouts or fad diets. And it truly starts with the mindset. When you are starting with a goal and you want to take action, we really need to make sure that your mind is aligned with the behavior that you desire. And that's also included in anything that we do, whether it be in our fitness, in our business, in our social, or our personal life. So, what is a mindset and how important is a mindset to success? Well, what do we mean by the mindset? A mindset is a series of self-perceptions or beliefs people hold about themselves. These determine behavior, outlook, and mental attitude. It's all about a person's way of thinking, the way they think about things, and how they perceive and react to situations and interactions. It's also about the individual's point of view, defined by a set of beliefs the person has. Mindset is defining your drive and motivation to accomplish. And this is why it's important to know and understand about your mindset. So, when we look at the mindset, it's like being on a wheel with the nature of the mindset in the middle, with all different factors around it, such as habits of the mind, created by experience, create blind spots. Are you self deceptive? Shape our lives, shape our world, can be developed and can be transcended. So these are all about the natures of a mindset. Now, how does your mindset truly affect your success? Well, these are some of my favorite quotes. It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. That's from J.K. Rowling. Another one is, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. That's Thomas Edison. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up. Mm, Nelson Mandela. Successful people don't fear failure, but understand that it's necessary to learn and grow from. That's from Robert Kiyosaki. And my last one is, the secret of life is not to fall 7 times and to get back up 8 times. Paulo. So, how does your mindset affect success? Well, believe in yourself, your ability, and your business. Knowing and defining your why is the foundation of achieving success. Having that clarity on your why and a positive mental attitude. It's just like the great Michael Jordan. I failed over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. You need to fail, is like what I like to say is for all I've learned. Now, let's evaluate your mind in this drill session. Do you hold belief that your IQ affects how smart or successful you are? Are you an action taker or do you delay? Do you always have to win in order to be successful? Do you require constant validation, in a form of a praise to pursue your goals? And do you believe in the intelligence? Do you believe that intelligence is set in stone or can it be cultivated? How can you adapt your mindset to attract success? It is true. You can have fixed mindset in one area of your life and a growth mindset in another. Mindset can be on the spectrum. It is important to identify when you are in a certain mindset. Identify what triggers you to shift into that fixed mindset space. So, ways to apply this into daily practice. How do you react when you receive criticism? Do you become angry and defensive? Because you feel that person has unmasked a weakness of yours. Because you don't see, because you don't want to be viewed as unintelligent. That's example. Now, there is a cycle of thinking, how your thoughts create your entire life. So, how do your daily thoughts affect your day? Well, your environment is one. Your surroundings affect your thoughts, and a thought process, which we call physical clutter, equals mental clutter. Other people's opinion can affect your thoughts. What other people say can jumpstart a cycle of thinking. How do you start your day? Do you have a morning routine? What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? What type of energy do you emit in the morning? A daily morning routine is beautiful. That is something that I do every morning. So, for example, for 30 minutes a day in the daily morning routine, I like to sit and take in my deep breaths and say thank you. I wake up early so that I can put out my gratitude and set the tone of my day. There is power in having a morning routine. It is all about setting the tone for your mental state for the day, your energy, along with, of course, your mindset. So, how do you wake up in the morning? What is your morning routine? Let's talk about it. How you communicate with yourself. You need to identify your cycle of thinking. What is the process? Checking yourself, being self aware. Ask yourself a question out loud and hold yourself accountable. Look in the mirror. How do you view yourself? What do you see when you look in the mirror? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? High fiving yourself in the morning. Mel Robbins, the first 5 seconds after you wake up will define how your day will go. Absolutely. Pay attention to the words you speak about yourself. Negative self talk. Identify and eliminate this. Because as I always say, eliminating self negative talk is huge because your inner me can be your enemy if you do not eliminate those negative beliefs, that negative self talk, and thus, of course, that limiting beliefs that we put on ourselves. Now, we're going to go through a series of mindset drills. I'm going to give you a first scenario and then we'll go from there. That's a good game. Scenario one: 10 clients purchase your product and or service, physical or digital. After a week, they all ask for a refund. That's good because scenario two: you overslept and missed a very important meeting that could have contributed to a monumental change for your business. That's good because scenario three: you just found out that somebody in your field is copying all of your marketing and social media strategies. That is good because scenario four: due to the pandemic, your business collapsed and now you are in debt. That's good because scenario five: your phone and your computer got stolen and you have no access to any online business accounts and backup drives. That's good because now, did you know your subconscious mind is 30,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind? The captain and the crew concept. Conscious versus subconscious mind. Your intellect and your conscious mind is viewed as the captain, and your subconscious mind is viewed as the crew. Captains tell the crew what to do. The crew executes the command. Using this concept, you'll be able to attract success into your life. Changing the negative self talk to change the cycle of thinking, which is holding you back from achieving your success. It's all about having that millionaire mindset. So here's another mindset drill that I'd like to do quiz. Answer the following questions by writing down your answers. What is the one thing you will now change or add to your daily morning routine which will create a positive impact on your day? Holding yourself accountable is not an easy thing to put into practice. A, do you have an accountability partner? B, do you recognize and stop yourself when negative thoughts creep into your mind? C, do you hold yourself accountable? And D, do you maintain an accountability checklist, such as a to do list? The third question is, what role does the crew play in achieving success? So own your decisions, take responsibility for your actions, and be accountable to yourself. Make better decisions going forward. Take accountability for bad decisions as well as the good decisions. And have an accountability partner. When you pay attention. Writing it down, schedule, and execution. And that's what I also do with my business at We Got This Mind and Body. Yes, I'm a certified personal trainer. Yes, I'm a certified holistic nutrition weight loss coach as well as transformation specialist. But what I like to call myself is your wellness designer and your self image cheerleader because I am that accountability partner for you to achieve those next levels in your mind, body, soul, and spirit. But it truly starts with that mindset, having a clear, definitive purpose, that goal, that burning desire to achieve. And when you have that definitive purpose, you create that plan, you put a plan into place. And definitely, number three, you have to make sure that you are in masterminds, such as the one that you're in right now, mastermind class, where you're able to level up, be around like minded individuals so that you can get to that next level. So you're around people that you want to emulate. So you want to be in master classes, brainstorm with like minded individuals. And most important, you have to take immediate action on the things that you desire. But it truly starts with your mindset. You're going to be you're going to encounter failures and you're going to encounter successes. Each are going to create different emotions. And it's how we handle our emotions is will determine our overall success. Because as I always say, you cannot have an emotion without having a thought first. You do not have a reaction without having a thought first. And most importantly, you do not take any action without having a thought first. So we want to make sure that we're filling up that's 3 pound muscle upstairs, which is our brain, with good information, great knowledge that's going to elevate us to get to that next level of our desire, of our clarity. We want to make sure that we're constantly feeding our brain with positive affirmations, great information, as well as we want to be aware. Self awareness in our mindset is very important because once we're aware of the thoughts that come through our mind, we can question them, we can challenge them, and of course, we can adjust them to align into the direction that we need it to be to achieve that desired goal. We believe in you. Thank you so much. This is Camille coming to you. You got this. We got this. Now let's get that mindset in check and let's go and be successful. Thank you.